When I was growing up, I heard the word diabetes all the time because it was something that ran in my family. My One of my parents had it actually, and so it was just like something I accepted as being normal. But the truth is, I didn't really understand what diabetes was or what it was actually doing to the body. I didn't understand like how serious it was or the long-term consequences that would come from it. But as I got older, I started studying nutrition and health, and I started to realize as I worked with more individuals who were, dealing with this issue that it's more than just high sugar. Like it's a condition that where the body actually has a difficulty regulating glucose, either because it wasn't producing enough insulin or because the body's cells have become resistant to the insulin. And so over time, the excess sugar stays in the bloodstream, damaging the vessels and the nerves and the organs throughout the body. And that's how we get these other side effects or these other issues that develop later on. And so it's not just about blood sugar, it's actually connected to heart disease and kidney disease and nerve damage, vision and poor circulation, wounds that don't heal, and even an increased risk of cognitive decline. And so the reason why it matters is because high blood sugar doesn't just affect the glucose levels, it affects the entire body. And so as I continued researching, I also learned that something that isn't talked about enough in regards to this is that high blood sugar can increase the body's need for certain nutrients, especially like the B vitamins. Some diabetes medications, including metformin, also they're associated with the lower levels of B12, which is one of the B vitamins. And this is why it's important to work with the provider that is educated and interested in getting to the root, your nutrition as well. And the B vitamins, see, because they're essential to the food, or being able to turn it over into energy, the function of the brain, our healthy red blood cells. And when those nutrients are depleted, then we'll experience fatigue, numbness, and tingling and brain fog, weakness, and a lot of other symptoms that are just commonly overlooked. And so I always try to encourage people to stop managing the symptoms, but to start ask questions to get to the root, like find out what's really happening. Like the body is responding to something else. So look for those root causes. And, the medication can help, in those situations to where we need like an acute, response in the body, but it's studies are showing that long term it's not beneficial. And so we need to address the nutrition and the movement, your stress levels for sure, and all of these other lifestyle changes that can have a positive effect on it. I encourage, the good news is that, people who make the proper adjustments, depending and starting from their situation, all of these lifestyle changes, they've been proven to be very effective, along with maybe some medications they're taking. And even people are able to come off of medications because of those changes and their body's starting to respond. So you don't have to accept like, it just runs in the family. You can actually make adjustments if you start paying attention. Like do your own research, ask questions, don't just accept them due to your situation, your age, because there are professionals that understand the nutrition and that connection, the root-based approaches, and you'll be able to really see, understand, and experience what's going on in your body, and that's a lot better place to be. And so just wanted to encourage you in that. And if you want to get some assistance in taking that first step to start to make some of these adjustments, to learn about the symptoms in your body, and then what nutrients and what foods, what activities are going to help for you to move away from that, I'll be more than happy to help you. If you want to do that, I have some information down below. You can also pick up my book, Nourish to Flourish. And that's going to help you to be able to start to understand the nutrients that your body needs, and then how to understand. It's also going to help you to understand the ways that you can address it through your nutrition and through supplementation. Of course, the best quality supplementation. But you all, if you want to do that, just go ahead and take a look at the links down below. Reach out to me if that's something you're interested in. But in the meantime, you all start to ask those questions, start to move in the direction that you know you want to go in, which is better health, the place that your body wants to be. I hope that was helpful you. I'll talk to you soon, and you all have a blessed day.